This video is a short tutorial I made showing how to model floor framing using simple floors. So what we've got here is our simple square little building. And what we're going to do is go to a floor plan. I'm going to start making up a floor. Go to the floor command using architectural or structural floor, doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the pick wall tool. Go tab and see if it can chain up a whole lot of walls together. That's the span symbol, doesn't really matter. This, and I'm going to choose my structural plywood 20mm thick floor and don't attach. So what have I made? I've in essence made just a thin little flooring element which is about 20mm thick. Now I could, if I wanted to, make this floor the flooring and the floor joist as one element. That is one method of doing it, but the one I'm also going to show you is how to do it using multiple elements. So I'm going to select the floor, I'm going to copy it to clipboard, and I'm going to paste it in exactly the same spot. I'm then going to swap it out for another element, just the joist element that we're going to model. I'm then going to go back to a floor plan, and then I'm just going to edit the shape of the floor. In this instance, I might have different size floor framing elements. I want to model them up differently to show them correctly. That's on one side, and again I'm going to select my plywood floor, I'm going to copy it to clipboard, and I'm going to paste it in the same place again. Go back to my floor plan, and I'm going to edit the shape to suit whatever the framing layout or the framing thicknesses that I want. Go back to my section view, and this is what I want to achieve: a floor with the plywood flooring. And I'll just move this down, and I've got one floor joists, one floor element, 140 on one side and 190 on the other. So we're using simple shapes here to model up the framing members. Looking pretty good. Again, it's quite simple, it's quite quick, and quite useful at a certain stage of the design in a building. These are 140 floors. Now, once we've got these simple floor shapes modeled, got a 190 floors and a 140 floors and our plywood floors, we want to kind of show on a framing plan maybe what the elements are. Now we haven't made the floor joist up, we're just using simple shapes here. So what the easiest method for us to do is to just annotate on top of the plan what the members are. So I'm going to use a detail component, just the span symbol. I'm going to say it spans that far or that direction the floor and that direction the floor for that element there. I'm then going to use, in this case, a multi-category tag. I like using the comments or the mark. Doesn't really matter which one you are, just anything that's instance based. This is so that we can have one modeled floor element with different spacing centers. So I'll just put in whatever comments or whatever fields and the parameters that I need. I'll move the tags to suit. That's quite descriptive about what size the floor joists are and what direction they are spanning. Now, I also might want to tag these up in the section view. So I tag up the sheathing, the floor joists on one side, and then the floor joists on the other side, which can then be called up in a schedule elsewhere. Thanks for watching, and please leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you later.